Welcome in everybody to the news recap for today. What are we at? December 6th? There's so much to talk about. There were so many reveals over the last week since I've done my last review. We're going to take some time to go through all of the new reveals, at least the majority of them. I might miss one or two. And yeah, so we may scroll through some of them pretty quickly because I want to try to get all of it into a reasonably sized video. We'll see how it goes. So buckle your seatbelts. We're in for a long ride. Let's go take a look, shall we? We're going to start off with Ninjago as the first set that has been, or series that has been revealed. It was actually revealed last week. We do have a series of sets all for the new Evo line, or the rehash of the Evo line anyway, since they started this the beginning of this year. And we're going to be getting some more of the Evo line, including Kai's Ninja Race Car Evo. And an interesting thing they're doing with these new Evo sets is encouraging sort of the customizability of them. So they have that sort of picture on the back of the box where you take off some of the extra flares and accessories, make it a smaller mech. You could add some of it, maybe not all of it. You can see here on the back of Lloyd's Battle Mech as well, where they take off the sort of the flag and the armor and all that, so you can have a very basic mech suit or a full battle suit when he's ready to go. I don't know. I mean, I think this is a good way to encourage kids. I kind of like what they're doing. They've done it with the dragon here as well. My favorite thing about the new sets, though, is the enemies. These new bone warriors. I think they look fantastic. They're coming with a new bone weapon pack. So when you see all those new bone weapons, it's not just one or two that you'll be getting. You should be getting the whole batch in each of these sets in one of those little extra polybag sort of things they've done in the past, which is fantastic. You've got the Bone Lord there, you've got the Bone Warrior, and the Bone Knight. Those seem to be the three main characters, and sort of there's a few iterations of each throughout all of these. And then there's some of them like the Jay's Lightning Jet Evo that just doesn't have any enemies at all, sadly. But if you need to get a Jay, it may not be a bad way to do it. Now, Jay's Titan Mech is one of the larger sets where you do get a variety of figures, including the Pixel Bot. And it's huge. It's huge. Look at it. That thing's just ready to take on all of the enemies. All of the enemies. But the biggest and arguably the best one that they're releasing is the Zane's Ice Dragon Creature. Creature because it does sort of morph into like a giant Yeti-like thing. It's also a good way to get all of the enemies. Zane and Pixel. I believe this is the only iteration of Pixel that's coming out for this particular line. So it's great that you'll be able to get her there. But yeah, this thing is impressive. I really like the Ice Dragon, I have to say. They're also coming out with the Creative Ninja Brick Box. If you're trying to build your own training grounds, this is a great starting point. Also comes with a couple of sort of student minifigures in there as well, it looks like. And this is the only way to get a Sensei Wu. And of course, you need another Bone Warrior to fight against. And then there is a couple of other smaller sets, including Lloyd's Ninja Street Bike. Another way to get a Bone Warrior. You got the Dragon Sword in there. It's a 4+ set, so it'll be nice and easy to build, especially for the younger audience getting into Ninjago for the first time. And finally, you've got Naya's Water Dragon Evo. I do kind of like this one. The crazy, like, bone arms they've given the bad guy there. Looks great. Looks great. I love it. And again, you can sort of, add or take away from the Water Dragon to make it more or less ferocious if you want to. But this will be a nice, affordable set at around $20. Get yourself a Bone Warrior with the Bone Warrior, all the weapons and all that. A couple of good minifigures, and a neat-looking dragon. I like this one. Moving on, we've got 4 Marvel sets to start us off, including the Miles Morales versus Morbius. First iteration of Morbius with his new brick-built potions. And a car that will work great in your city because it's very reminiscent of a Speed Champions set, or Speed Champions car. Just remove some of the decals, change them out, do a little bit of adjustments, and it looks like a great speed car for your drive around your city. It'll be fantastic. It's been a little while since we've had a Miles Morales as well, so it's good to get him in a nice, smaller set, more affordable set. Next up, we have Ghost Rider with mech and bike. I wish they'd stop doing these next. Why couldn't they just put Ghost Rider on a bike? It would have been so good. But no, they can charge more for it this way. And I guess this gives mechs a vehicle to fight on now, because they didn't really have that before. The mechs seem to be Marvel's way of, or Lego's way of selling Marvel characters individually. Works for, you know, a cheaper way, but the problem with this set, the problem I have with this set anyway, is that it's not cheap. This one's coming in at like $35 for a mech and a bike that's too big to put a minifigure on. So I don't know. If you want to do big battles with your mechs, this will work great for you. Because there was 3 other mechs that are coming out that we'll look at shortly as well. Now, in terms of good mechs, this one's great. The new Hulkbuster Battle of Wakanda. Much better than that big Hulkbuster that we just won't talk about that one. This one comes with 4 minifigures and a really well detailed and shaped Hulkbuster. I think it's going to be a greatly received set, especially for anyone that has missed out on the previous Hulkbusters that were released, not including the one that shall not be named. Yeah. Finally, the last set to be released is the largest, with the Avengers Quinjet. I want to say this is the 4th Quinjet that we've got now. Something like that. 5th, if you want to include the tiny ones that are on the giant helicarrier. It does include new variations to all of the classic characters. Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, Captain America, and Loki. So they all have new print, new face print, all that, which is great. And a new gray Quinjet, which is kind of nice as well. The other ones we've had in the past have always been blue. It also comes with a stand, which I'm questioning the stand a little bit. It's very bulky. But at least it's another way to display it rather than just having it sit on the ground and rolling off your shelf or something terrible like that. So you could fit a few things underneath it that way. So it's not bad. I think it's going to be very well received. Carrying on with the Marvel sets, like I said, we had 3 other mechs that will be coming out as well. Starting off with the Hulk mech armor. I mean, I don't know why Hulk needs a mech. Hulk is a mech, like normally, if they made him Big Fig. In fact, just put the Big Fig version of him in the set, it would have been so much better. But that's fine. At least you can get yourself a regular minifigure size Hulk without too much difficulty now. Or at least you will be as of January 1st. The best of the mechs, I would say, is the Thanos mech, though. The Thanos mech does come with the full Infinity Gauntlet with all of the stones. So I'm curious as to whether it's going to be, all the sets of like rings of stones, so you get 4 of each stone, or if they're going to put them into a new sort of polybag system where you get 1 of each stone in the polybag, or something like that, maybe 2 of each, so in case you lose one, because they are tiny. But regardless, getting the gauntlet and that is kind of a nice addition to the set. Plus, it is a new variation on Thanos minifigure as well. And the last and possibly most disappointing of the mechs is the Rocket Raccoon mech. So they've gone and given the mech a big bushy tail. Nice brown, literally brown bush tail. But the minifigure doesn't have one. And I feel like Rocket needs a tail. What's he done? Tucked it down his pants or something? Like, where is it? Come on. Come on. I'm a little sad that they didn't include the tail for the minifigure. Again, a lot of people want to buy these mechs for the minifigures. They've sort of... they've messed up here a little bit, I feel. Even if they just included the tail to add when he's not in the mech, I feel like that would have been a better option, but maybe they will. Who knows? Who knows? Find out January 1st. Next up, we have the LEGO Speed Champions Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline GTR has been officially revealed. So this is the first of the Speed Champion sets that we've officially seen now. Not a bad looking set. It's a little boxy for my liking, but I'm also not a huge Fast and the Furious fan myself. But I feel like it's going to be well received once it does come out. This also includes the minifigure for Brian O'Connor, which I know a lot of people have been very excited about as well. Getting these licensed characters inside the Speed Champion sets, I think, was an amazing choice by LEGO. That is the right way for them to go, because it will sell not only to car fanatics now, you're also going to get movie fanatics that are getting in there and getting these sets, which I love. I love it. Fantastic. Minecraft has made some amazing sets this year. Well, LEGO's made some amazing Minecraft sets this year. Starting off with the Swamp Adventure. Nice, small, $10 set. Probably about 12, 13 Canadian. It comes with the first iteration of the frog, and I love him. He's adorable. Absolutely cute. I cannot wait to get my hands on one or two of these. We're also getting a new cheap way to get the slime. Before, they've only come in larger sets, so it's nice to see a slime coming in a smaller set like this. And another Alex and the Zombie, which if you've collected any Minecraft, you probably have about 100 of each of them by this point, because they are very numerous. So I'm kind of sad they didn't give another basic like skin, but they seem to be doing that for all of the anything larger than this, basically. So you get your basic characters in the $10 packs, and then if you want new skins, you go up to the higher packs. Like the bee cottage, for example. This bee cottage is incredible. I absolutely adore it. Cute little bee, very cute like bee hut that's been made here. The fact that they've added sort of the inclusion of the bees swarming around the tree, so you can spin them around the tree. I love that too. And a brand new piece that we have not seen yet in the Minecraft world. Finally. Now, it took me a little while to figure this one out until someone told me. I didn't even realize it. But this is actually the first iteration of the Minecraft hoe that we will be getting in this set. So this little bear suit character is supposed to be, you know, making their little farm just outside their bee hut, harvesting their honey, and then, of course, a baby zombie comes running in and just wreaks havoc. You know how they are. Annoying little things. Kick it in the water or something. Let the bees deal with it. But yes, brand new Minecraft hoe and new character skin. Love this set. Absolutely adore this set. And it's not expensive. 20 bucks? 25 Canadian, somewhere in that range. Fantastic. Perfect. Couldn't be better. I also like how they've given him like one yellow hand, because it's like dipped in honey, whereas the other one is brown. Still nice and clean, I guess. It's supposed to be Pooh Bear? Like, kind of feels like it. The End Arena is next, and another brand new piece being made here, and that is the Shulker enemy, which I'm assuming you'll be able to take the Shulker piece out, turn it into a Shulker box without too much difficulty. I love that they finally included this, that they're, doing more things from the end. You're also getting the golden carrot and the potion, and two warriors that are battling it out in the arena over a flaming pit of lava. Plus, you need an audience. You gotta have an Enderman, is the end after all. Frozen Peaks are next. This introduces the Stray, another set to get a goat in, and this new green armor. Green armor? Helmets, turtle helmets, yeah, that makes sense, but armor? Could we be getting emerald armor in the game? Maybe. Don't know yet, but hopefully we'll find out soon. So yes, you get the new green armored Steve. You do get a creeper, a stray, a goat, and some more basic blocks for to build your icy sort of abode, which I do like. I do like the set. The Sword Outpost is the second largest set to come out, coming in at 427 pieces. They've really replicated the Minecraft sword, I feel, very well. I like it. And you do get the new little blue fairy dude, whose name I cannot remember at the moment. LA. There we go. Which is a brand new piece as well, I do believe. Never seen him before anyway. And of course a jukebox with the record to play your music, two new character skins, and all kinds of fun functionality in the set as well. Creeper can blow up your whole tower there. You've got little arrow blocks that can fire at the enemies. All kinds of good stuff. Lots of play. There's always lots of play to have. And I do like how that you can actually slot the record disc into the jukebox. Now the music, that's probably up to you, though. I don't think we can provide that. The Panda Haven. Right. This, I guess, is the second largest set. This one's not bad. There's not a lot of new unique bits in here. You get a new character skin, which is great. We've had pandas before. We've had skellies before. And they're just continuing this whole, turn mobs into buildings sort of theme, which seems to be working great for them. They've done the fox, they've done creepers, they've done mushrooms, they've done all kinds of things. Pig house, lots of stuff out there. So may as well continue with it, right? It's interesting that you can put the panda either sitting on his butt or standing on all four legs, and it's still supposed to be a house either way. It's a weird choice, but hey, if it works, it works. This one I think is my least favorite of the ones that have been released. There's just not enough new, unique, exciting things in the set, but you do get a lot of good pieces still with like the cape and stuff like that. So. But the Deep Dark Battle, this one looks pretty good. This one looks pretty good, featuring the all new Deep Dark and all kinds of new pieces for it, including the big baddie, whose name is eluding me at the moment, but he does look great. He does look really good, right? Right. 2 more character skins, of course, with the Arbalest in hand and Enchanted at that, and an Enchanted Hoe as well. So they're really bringing in the Hoe piece this year, which is great to see that they're reusing it as well. So you also get the icy sort of fire pieces that when the mobs are on fire. Got it in blue now. All kinds of candle pieces. I love the dark blue plates. There's just so much. Like so many good colors in this set too. I really like this set. And yeah, 584 pieces does make it the largest one, coming in at $65. So it's going to be around 90 Canadian, unfortunately. So it's going to be a little expensive, but it's a big play area at least, and it looks like a lot of functionality as well. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Next up, we have the Singular Tusken Raider Brickhead. That will be coming out January as well. I think they nailed this one. They did a really good job with it. Like, you look at that and you think Tusken Raider. Well done. Well done, LEGO. I love the look of this one. Absolutely fantastic. Definitely going to be getting 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. You know, they come in groups. You need a few of them, right? Right? Monkey Kid is next up on the list. Now, we've already taken a look at Ninjago. Monkey Kid is, I've always felt very similar. They're not exactly the same, but they definitely hold a lot of the same sort of, themes to them, with mechs and more flying ships and things like that. Even the enemies can sometimes blend together. But this one, we start off with the Monkey Kid's Combi Mech, which is interesting because it is designed to go together with the next one that we're going to be looking at, which is May's Dragon Jet. So the two of them go together to combine to make a super big flying mech you can kind of see on the back of the box here. Both of these are good ways to get a small selection of some of the bad guys and a couple of the good guys as well, if you're just looking for minifigures. Otherwise, you can build a combi mech. Not my cup of tea, but I do like this one. I do like the Yellow Tusk Elephant. This thing is huge. This giant battle elephant with cannon for a trunk, and these giant shooters on his back, and of course you get the elephant bad guy. I love the look of him. You can get a bit of a better look there. The whole elephant trunk he's got and the ears, and it does look like that's more of a neck piece, I'm guessing, as opposed to a full mold on the head, so that you could actually use that on a different figure if you wanted to. You also get a version of Pigsley, who is trapped and being carted away in this little wagon. And but you get a giant elephant, giant monster elephant. Looks pretty good, coming at $80. It's gonna be around 100, 110 Canadian, I'm guessing. So it may be a little trickier to get your hands on, but I think he looks great. He's so big. Not as big as the Monkey Kids Team Hideout. Now, if you're into collecting accessories, this is the set for you, because this one does come with all of these new Monkey Kid legendary weapons or golden weapons or whatever. It includes all of them. Originally, there was thought that you'd have to buy a variety of sets to get them all. Nope, this one just seems to have them all in it. You've got May sitting there, in, like the blacksmith, working on one of the blades. You got the Monkey Kid there with the staff. Sandy with one of the other large weapons as well. There's all kinds of stuff going on there. Plus, you get the Vulture bad guy on a Vulture mech, I guess. And it does look like it's sort of designed in a modular fashion so that you can sort of, switch it up a little bit if you want to, which is kind of nice. I think this one will have a lot of fun play features, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this one. This is I think the one, if I could get one of them, this is the one I would go for sure. And lastly, we do have the Monkey Kids Ultra Mech. We've taken a look at this one before. This is the largest of the sets. It is absolutely huge. You do get all of the enemies in the set, which is kind of nice. Including one that wasn't released anywhere else, and that is, I believe he's supposed to be a tiger, little tiger dude down there. But this mech is huge, absolutely massive. Partly due to the, the huge feathery, plastic feathers that he's got on top of his head. But if you're a mech fan, yeah, this is probably a must-have for you. Next up, we have a few of the new Creator 3-in-1 sets that will be being released in January, starting with the White Rabbit. They're really focusing on these animal builds now, with the tiger, the majestic tiger from last year. Now they've got the White Rabbit, which can be built into, looks like a cockatoo or a seal. I like him, and he's not expensive, 20 bucks. Like, he's affordable, and they've done a good job. They've really captured the look of the animals very well. So I'm excited to see these ones. Continuing on with the 3-in-1s, we do have the Birdhouse, the new Birdhouse 3-in-1, which you can also turn into looks like a little beehive or like a park bench with a squirrel and a hedgehog. Coming in at $30, so it's a little bit bigger than the rabbit, looks like, but you do get, what is that, like 6 birds that you can put in that birdhouse at the same time? I love it. Or you can build a little beehive and have a bunch of little bees flying around. Maybe get the Minecraft bee set and then put Minecraft bees in there. You do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. I really like this set for sure. I will probably be looking out for one. The colors are great. They've captured the size and the shape very well. And I think the birdhouse displays pretty nicely as well. For classic sets, we have the new Creative Monkey Fun set. So if you're just looking for pieces, it'd be a nice smaller set, 10 bucks, not expensive, but you get a lot of brown and some very interesting dot-esque pieces with the eyes and that for the monkeys. I like this set. I think it'll be a good set to get for, you know, small gifts, or again, if you're trying to up your brown collection, this will be great for adding that sort of color, those color tones to your pieces. Dots. Speaking of dots, we do have a variety of new dot sets as well, including my pet's bracelet. It looks like a few new designs on the dots there. We have the Unicorns Forever bracelet, and again, we've got some new unicorn designs on the dots, and these interesting sort of like feathered tiled quarter tiles. I like these. I like the look of them for sure. Extra Dot Series 8 Glitter and Shine. There's some amazing looking dots in here if you collect all the little tiles that they come out with. I really like this series. The Creative Animal Drawer. Give your drawer a face of your choosing. All kinds of different ones to choose from. Or modify it and make your own. And the Ultimate Party Kit, where you can make little Lego cupcakes. I assume they're little storage containers, basically. And you can keep all your excess dots inside the cupcakes, right? And there's finally a bracelets design mega pack. So you get, I think it's 5 bracelets and a huge variety of dots, and you can just, you know, design them with your friends. Looks like a little skull kind of charm in there as well. Some hearts. Looks like a cat face. Lots of fun to be had with these for sure. And dots are useful everywhere, not just for jewelry and bracelets and things. All right, we're going to get into the first of the large list. So we're going to scroll through these pretty quickly because there is so many. But City and Friends are the two ones that have had the most sets released by far. And this is the sort of full comprehensive list of anything City, whether it be stunts, whether it be fire, whether it be anything. We've got the new Bear, we've got the Cyber Stunt Bike. Both of these, of course, following traditional stunt bikes. You know, lots of those are actually a lot of fun. This one is worth stopping at for a second because it does have a few new pieces in the mobile police dog training. We've got the new German Shepherd puppy. We've got the new, old cactus arms, but in dark blue for the dog training suit that the guy's wearing there, which is kind of neat. And a new blue harness on the other shepherd that you can see there as well. So I like this set. I think it'll be worth getting for a few of the pieces, or wait till the puppies and things show up in bricks and pieces online. I think that's what I'm be hoping for. Police Station Chase, a new 4+ set. You know, very basic, very simple, but good for the young ones to be able to put these together. Get a few figures and, of course, a dog. They really like those German Shepherds. Emergency Vehicles HQ, you get all 3 kinds of emergency vehicles all in one set, rather than having to buy a bunch of different ones, I guess. And of course, you know, you've got your ambulance, your fire, your police, everything going on all at the same time. It's an interesting choice. Not my favorite, but hey, that's fine. That's fine. I think we got to go a little faster because there's so many. The Police Training Academy is kind of like a Lego version of Wipeout. All kinds of fun, ridiculous obstacles that your police people are going to have to avoid to get through. Kind of a fun one. A lot of playability in that one for sure. The Fire Rescue Boat, a new boat. Got to put the fire out on the boat with your hover jet. Fine. Fire Command Truck. There's always fire trucks. Always fire trucks of some form. They've just made this one with drones now. Big drones added in. Put the fire out and rescue the bunny. Fire Station and Fire Truck, another 4+ set. Nice and easy to build. And gives you some burnt popcorn. Caramel corn, maybe? That's what was suggested yesterday. Vet Van Rescue, nice small set. You get a pug and a cat. I like it just for that. The vehicle is, again, it's a 4+ set. It's very basic. The electric sports car will look great in any city. Love the colors. Love the sort of glass top that it's been given. The Penguin Slushy Bag van looks fantastic for a food truck alley. And, of course, you do get the blue penguin helmet, too, which I really like. I really like the look of that. $20. Not a bad price either. Construction Digger. I love the printed wood boards that you get in this set. And construction sets are usually well received. Never get enough of those sort of construction vehicles. Recycling Truck is also very good. You do get the whole recycling center, which I like. And 3 garbage cans. Possibly some new colors of garbage cans. And a garbage truck, of course. 4x4 Off-Roader Adventures. A little camping set, some dirt bikes, big, monster truck-esque thing, and another way to get the hair. Always good, right? The Gaming Tournament Truck introduces some new colors for your sort of standard characters with the 2 players that play against each other. It's an interesting idea. I don't know that I'm sold on it, but hey, if it sells, it sells. Some good-looking figures, at least. The custom car garage will fit into your city as well. Lots of bright colors in this car garage, I gotta say, that's for sure. But, drive these colorful cars around your city. Fine. And you do get a new character in a wheelchair. It looks like a new wheelchair, too. The Park Tractor, nice small set. Get yourself a squirrel, get yourself a nice tractor and a watering can. I like this one. $10. Not a bad little set. Squirrels. I'll need more squirrels. Police Bike Car Chase. This is sort of a standard they have, I feel, every year. Nothing too special about this one, but again, good if you're starting a city for the first time. 4x4 Fire Truck, same idea. This is another regular, but you do get a kitten and a fish at least. A couple of decent pieces in there. But great if you're starting a city and you need one of those sort of small vehicles to be driving around. Now, this one is probably one of the best of the small city sets that is being released. The Otter Habitat. You get 2 otters, 1 green frog, 1 fish, and a little wildlife photographer, I guess, on an ATV. This one also coming in only at $10, 90 pieces, so we go $12.99 Canadian. This one's going to be, a lot of people are going to be grabbing this one just to get those otters. Pretty much guaranteed it. We've seen the otter before in the Harry Potter line, but of course that was, trans blue and sparkly. So not quite the same. This one at least will make, for an actual animal, you can make your little otter park. It'd be great. You also get that printed log tile, which I really like from this set. Okay, we're almost done. We got Disney next. Disney. Not as many sets, but there are a few that have been released for Disney. We've got Moana's Wayfinding Boat. So they are sort of re-releasing a number of the... they're revisiting some of the old princesses that they may not have hit for a while. For the Disney's, 100th anniversary or whatever. So they're celebrating this year. 90th? 100th? Big anniversary they're celebrating this year. Aurora's Castles, nice 4+ set. Another way to get a Maleficent, and is it Prince Charming in this one? My Disney lore is bad. I'm just going to fully admit it. But again, 4+ set makes it a little bit expensive, but very basic and easy to build, which is which isn't a bad thing necessarily. Twirling Rapunzel to go along with your the other crystal-dressed mini dolls that came out earlier this year, I believe it was. So this one does come with the adorable little Pascal, the chameleon. I gotta say, I like the Friends Pascal. I think he's really cute. And the Princess Enchanted Journey, where you mix up 3 different princesses and have all kinds of crazy adventures with an elephant. I don't remember any of those stories having an elephant in it for more than a couple of seconds, but hey, that's fine. Jasmine can have an elephant. That's fine. It is what it is. All right, next up, every friend set. There's a lot of friends. Look, there's a lot of friends here. So we're going to scroll through this kind of like we did with the city sets. It's going to be a quick go through of all of them. But these are all, of course, introducing the new characters, which I do believe are all supposed to be sort of the children of the original characters, or at least some of them, maybe not all of them. So it's, you know, the original characters have grown up and moved on, and this is the new class. The new class is in now, after 10 years of having the other ones. So we start with a little donut shop. There's going to be tons of great little accessories in a lot of these sets. I think that's one of the things they strive for with the friend sets. There's a lot of house sets for the new characters, whether it be Paisley's house or their room sets, it seems. But again, tons of great pieces, great colors, depending on what you're doing. The holiday camping trip is kind of cute, and of course it does introduce, I believe it's not Autumn. Yes, that one's Autumn, which is the new, one of the new handicapped mini dolls that they've released, missing the hand. Is the question as to how many people are going to think that that's a broken piece and not realize, oh wait, she's supposed to be like that. Which is kind of, again, Lego's really trying to be all-inclusive, and I love it. I love that they're trying to do that. Same with the little mini dog here in the dog rescue center, with the little wheelchair, while while they're sitting there and giving them their baths and their haircuts and everything. It's poor, sad, dirty dog. It looks like it's so sad. But at least the wheelie chair one gets to go down the slide. That doesn't sound dangerous at all. I'm sure that's perfectly fine. Art Lake Downtown Diner. I mean, we've had diners in the past, so they're always going to keep with some of the same themes for sure. Again, lots of interesting pieces. You do have the mischievous little cat in this one that is wanted because he likes to steal the foods. I imagine the cheese. I don't know. My cat loves cheese. Will not leave you alone for cheese and chicken. Organic grocery store. Another way to get the new shopping cart pieces that came out with the other grocery store that was released earlier this year. I like this one. This one's actually got a lot going on. You've got these new fridge pieces that actually have shelves in them. I like the clear doors. They work really well in the grocery store or a convenience store sort of layout, not just for friends. You could easily incorporate this into your regular city as well. So that's kind of fun. Autumn's House. This is one of the larger sets. You have the entirety of Autumn's House. Again, a good variety of mini dolls. And you can see Mia here, who is, I believe Mia is supposed to be Autumn's. I think this was the one. Yeah, that was supposed to be Mia, who's Autumn's mom, which is kind of neat. Kind of neat to see, again, that recurring characters. Heart Lake International School. This is one of the larger ones, again. Not the largest, but one of the larger ones. You've got a bright, colorful school, lots of accessories, lots more characters. Apparently clouds, vomiting rainbows. You know how it goes. And lots of play and interactivity. You can see those fridge pieces again used in orange as lockers this time. Tons of accessories, cameras and foods and all kinds of stuff. The basketball, not court, but half court. Just a net, I guess. Downtown Flower and Design Stores. I believe this is the largest set, coming in at over 2,000 pieces. This one you're supposed to design your own room. So there's an apartment and there's a furniture store. You're supposed to take the furniture you want and decorate the apartment. That's sort of the idea with this one, which is kind of neat. I like the idea of, dress it up how you see fit. You can see some of the furniture that is available here, which I do like. I do like the customizability of it. Mobile bubble tea shop sees a little bubble tea mascot and a couple of bubble tea pieces. I like this one. Apparently it's transportable by scooter. I don't think I've seen any of those yet, but one day maybe. Mobile tiny house, another little house on wheels. You can drive your house out to your favorite camping spot, and then there you go, set up and you're good to go. I love that idea. You also get the new fat cat. I love the new fat cat. He's adorable and grumpy fat cat. Cheeky squirrel hiding from behind the trees there as well, while they all sing tunes around the fire. Dog rescue bike is next. There's a lot of dog rescue going on in this theme, and at least that they find him. There's like a little wanted poster, and there he is hiding in the bushes. They're rescuing him, and it's all good. He's going to be returned to his home, and everyone will be happy. And I love how they emphasize picking up his poop, because that's important, kids. Pick up your dog's poop. Leon's room. Like I said, there are a variety of rooms. They sort of really give character to some of the new mini dolls. Whether they're clean, whether they're messy, you know, whether they're painters, whether they're artists, whether they're, you know, whatever. Aaliyah's room, which comes with Aaliyah and Paisley. And again, you can kind of see a slightly cleaner room than the last one, for example. But more focused on... I don't know. I don't really know what she's focused on. Dog rescue truck. Another sad dog. Look, this sad wheelie dog is living in a box by a bus stop where there says no dogs allowed. It's so sad. So they have to rescue him, take him home, take him to a better place. And I wonder if it's supposed to be the same wheelie dog, who I believe is one of the next ones. I don't know. A cat hotel. So, you know, while the dogs are being rescued, all the cats are being pampered in the cat hotel with a giant cat tree and all kinds of cat treats. And even a crown. Like, really? Not to mention that mischievous little black cat's in that set, too. You never know what he's up to. The hair salon comes with a large pair of scissors up at the top. You know, all the buildings have that sort of mascot element to them. Some more characters, more accessories. Again, bright and colorful. Great for more, you know, customization for your friend city. I also love the glass domes that they've got for the sort of skylight windows they've added in there. The skate park. I think we're nearing the end. We're almost there. The skate park is introducing the Stuntz ramps in, looks like the coral pink, which is kind of nice. Again, loads of accessories. You got the wheelchair, you've got skateboards, you've got scooters, all kinds of good stuff. And of course some cameras, because you got to film everything that's going on. Don't want to miss a beat. Leo's room. Leo is of course the photographer, so he has cameras and things, and apparently a kitchen in his room. Whatever, you do you. And Fat Cat. That's where Fat Cat is too. And Nova's room. Nova's the gamer. I believe Nova's the one that owns the wheelie dog. So is that the same wheelie dog in all the sets, or is there multiple wheelie dogs? That's what I'm kind of wondering about, you know. Anyway, Nova's room's got a massive gaming computer setup, which I do kind of like, I gotta say. Whoops, too fast. There we go. I do kind of like the giant game computer setup she's got, and apparently a skull. You know, a skull in the jar. That's just how you do. 3 more sets that were released. We're almost done. We've got a few more. There's a collection of 3 exclusive sets that have been released as well, or revealed as well, sorry. And that is for Valentine's Day. We have a nice little Valentine's heart. This comes coming in just over 200 pieces. Just a cute little, you know, decoration. We also have the piñata. Very colorful. Lots of great pieces in here. And lots of great colorful dots, which represent the candy. Don't eat them. Don't go well. And a new botanical set. One of the smaller botanical sets, we do have daffodils. So this should be along the same size as the roses, the tulips, and the sunflowers from before. I do love that they're using the large shields as the petals in white and yellow. So that's kind of neat. And finally, for reveals, the last reveal that I've got for today is the new Lord of the Rings brickheads. So there is 3 2-packs. The first one will be Gollum and Frodo. The second one will be Arwen and Aragorn. And finally, the Balrog and Gandalf. All of them, I believe, will be coming in at... I'm guessing will be coming in at the same sort of $20 price range. But the piece counts do vary quite drastically. A lot more pieces in that Balrog than there is in that Gollum, let me tell you. So I wonder if they'll adjust the price a little bit as a result. I love these sets. I think I may have to get all 3 of them, but we'll see. The last thing I just want to mention is that the LEGO Inside Tour signups are live as of today, December the 6th. If you are interested, and if you have the money to spend, about $2,800, then you can go and try to sign up for one of the slots that will be available next year, either in May, June, August, September, October, or November. And this will give you a full weekend, like 3-night stay at Legoland in Billund, full tour, full access to everything. Just an absolutely amazing, incredible experience that would you'd be the envy of all of your Lego friends if you got to go on one of these tours. One day I would love to get there, but for now, I will just live through the dreams, because you also get an exclusive set if you go on this tour, a very, very, very rare exclusive set that can often fund most of your trip if you're, you know, if you're actually willing to sell it, basically. It would be an absolutely amazing time to go on, and if you're interested, make sure you go sign up before it's too late. All right, I know that was a bit of a long one. Hopefully you bared with me. Hopefully you bared with me through all of the new set reveals that we've seen so far. There's more coming out all the time, so if you want to keep on top of it, I do recommend you join me over on twitch.tv/thelocalbrickshop, where we hit all of these things live and we get to discuss them and talk about them, see what our favorites are, what our least favorites are. And it's a good way to, you know, get me to catch things that I miss sometimes during the during my initial read-throughs of a lot of these news bits. So twitch.tv/thelocalbrickshop, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. usually. And Wednesday nights are build nights, so 8 p.m. till midnight. We usually build something LEGO related. And while building, and at the end of the build, we will do a giveaway for, we've got like minifigures and poly bags and all kinds of crazy stuff. So make sure you jump on over there. If you want to see any more information, you can find all of my socials down below. So click those links. Make sure you like and subscribe if you liked what you see. And yeah, drop a comment on which sets you're most excited about. I'm curious. I'm curious what you know, which ones are you most after? Is it Minecraft? Marvel, maybe? Maybe it's the Friend sets. I don't know. Anyway, until next time, thanks for joining me. And yeah, take care and happy building.